Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Give me your space and time for a little while. Give me your space and time for a little while. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see.
La la. Okay, good. It works. I guess so.
As you did it, and everybody heard it. B.o.P Gaming episode 45, Tuesday, 7:30. We are here. Yes, we were on. Yes, it is popping. What's going on? It is Killer Whisk here, or Whisk for short.
What's up, Outlandish? Yeah.
Shout out to TikTok family. They are live right now. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, as well as TikTok. We're here. Light news this week.
Yeah.
Kind of light.
Not a lot, but I mean, there's some topics that I definitely want to talk about.
Yeah, so not heavy news in the gaming realm. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that was happening, but nothing in here that we can really. We don't want to, veer off course.
Exactly.
And yeah, so we're gonna start off with one great topic because I just we got some breaking news as well. Really pissed him off, and he was already on the topic, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
But yes, news rants, IOs every week. Follow us on Twitter. Make sure you hit the notification bell. You get notified for every video that pops up. Every snippet from a previous episode pops up, as well as an audio podcast and hilarious random TikTok videos, and are live every week on Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What are you playing?
So, of course, I'm still playing Master Duels because I've just been so addicted to that. Was in the process of making a deck, which I just got done yesterday, so I have to test it out today. Mainly focusing on banishing monsters and creating like super powerful monsters. We'll see how it works.
So if he gets hurt, gets sensitive by getting beat by his main deck, he's got some petty decks to
exactly
petty versus petty. Who's going?
Because that's what I do. Because I'm a very petty person. I'm not even gonna know that. I'm a very petty person. So after I use that deck and I'm not doing well, we're like, okay, so I have this deck.
There you go. Me, I'm still struggling to try to hook up Game Pass Ultimate on the TV. It's fairly easy. It's just a matter of time and just doing it. I get home, I just want to relax, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I got the Chromecast. Yeah, I got to do stuff with that. Maybe tomorrow. You know how that goes. Procrastination. It sucks.
Exactly.
So let's dive into this news.
First,
this came out when? Did it just get announced?
A couple of days. It was Wednesday,
ago, right?
No.
Last week.
That?
When was it? That was because I seen it not too long ago.
Oh, it was a couple of days ago. Yeah,
it was. Like it wasn't that deep, but let me just bring it up here real quick before we start talking about it. Oh, it's small image. All right, that's fine. And we are going to talk about. I'm testing you here. Sonic Origins, baby. What's happening?
So
I knew it fell for that.
I did.
Try next time.
Sega surprised us with this announcement. I mean, we've been wanting something like this for a bit.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool that they decided to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but what is Sonic Origins?
So Sonic Origins is going to be remasters of the first Sonic, the second Sonic, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic CD.
All in one.
It's all going to be in one, which it's not a big thing because these games have gone on other compilations before.
Okay, yeah.
Like the Sonic Sega Collections that was on PS3.
Yeah.
There's, of course, the Sega Ages.
So this is overall not a new game.
It's not, but some of the stuff they added to it is what's making it, like, pretty cool that they're adding this. One of the things is it's going to have full screen mode because, games back in the day did not have full screen mode. It was kind of like very square, all the black things. So now they have full screen mode, and it won't look like it's stretched.
Yeah.
It'll look like it actually fits.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
But didn't they? I don't know. Continue.
And they also updated the music. Basically, you could play the classic music or the upgraded music. It's up to you. They're giving you the options. And they also have missions in the game where you could do like certain tasks in the levels and stuff to earn you some like coins
achievements
and stuff. Like achievements. Think of it kind of like achievements.
More of a replay value.
Exactly. And they also have what they call the anniversary mode, which has infinite lives. And so you'll be able to play through the level without worrying about losing or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's for the people who, don't want to like take it too seriously or anything like that.
They just want to play and play and play,
What I will say is the truth is I loved it because it was like all animated, like it was like a Saturday morning type of cartoon.
Really?
So it was like really cool looking. It reminded me of Sonic Mania. Remember that game?
Okay.
Like the animations of that. It kind of reminded me of that with this, which is pretty cool, which I loved that. And it showed off the trailer. It was really cute, and I loved it. Now,
is this the bad news?
I'm going to start getting into different...
We just found out this news.
It's another...
Okay. Reel it back. Yeah.
So now, they have tiered on their pre-ordered. There's two different versions. There is the regular edition, which is going to be $40.
So standard, flat, just get the game to get the game, bare bones, $40.
Yes. Now, there is a pre-order DLC, which you get free as long as you pre-order the game.
Only digital.
Only digital.
Okay.
All this is digital. There's no physical copies, which
So
is
digital
another thing
pre-order,
which I'm not
and
happy
what happens
about.
with that?
You get 100 coins.
Yep.
You get mirror mode unlocked,
Okay.
which is basically play the level backwards. That's what mirror mode
okay.
is.
All right.
And you also get the letterbox background.
Okay.
It's kind of like the classic
Yeah,
letterbox
yeah.
background. You get that too.
How much is that?
It is free as long as you pre-order. They did not give an amount of what it will be if you did not pre-order it.
So, okay, hold on. So the flat out game standalone is $40. That's including digital.
Yes. There's no physical copy of this game. It's
Oh,
all
so it's
digital.
only digital.
Only digital.
Okay. So only straight digital. Standalone, $40. Then if you pre-order, you get all that DLC free. No mention of future sales of this.
Exactly.
DLC.
Let's say if people didn't pre-order it,
Yeah.
they don't get that. We don't know how much it will be.
That's what
separately.
happened with Final Fantasy. Remember how they had the deluxe edition? What
Oh,
ends up
yeah.
being you get Carbuncle and the cactus.
Exactly.
And then once I got the standard, they never sold that. No, they did sell it separately. But when I got the, I don't know what that price was. It was like $4 a pop or $5.
I think it was like 5 if I remember correctly.
But then when you get the DLC, you got those free. So
Exactly.
I'm glad I held off. So So anywho, okay, continue.
And then now there is another called what they call the Premium Fun Pack,
Okay, glorified words. Premium fun pack.
where they add Hard Mission,
Okay.
which is hard mode,
Yeah.
along with the letterbox
Yep.
and the character animations during the menu. Did you hear that right? This is what kind of like what? So pretty much there is a DLC pack that
Top
if you-
tier, by the way.
like if you don't have this DLC pack, because there are I guess 2 different menus. One that's just a static image of the menu, but if you get this DLC pack, you'll get the animated.
Yo, the nerve of Sega.
That's what oh my god! As soon as I was like reading, I was
So
like,
you're
what?
telling me? So you're telling me a DLC? That's okay. That's making me mad. Now I wonder how much it is standalone.
There's no price on it.
Do you think they're going to sell that?
The people are assuming it's going to be probably like $5.
$5 to have a menu that's animated.
We don't know yet. That's what they said, because basically it says to be announced.
Oh hell no!
So that means
oh,
we don't
hell.
know
So they're
what's
gonna
gonna be.
they're gonna get a standalone. Oh my gosh! So you mean you're gonna end up having a game that looks not finished, and they're charging you to make it finished by how glorified it looks. Continue, because now
but
I'm
if
getting
you
mad.
get the digital deluxe package, you'll get that DLC. Plus, you'll get You'll get the classical musics.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get the character animation during Music Islands, which I think is like a new thing that they have. You get the animations of that.
This is so dumb. TikTok family, what y'all? Chat, just hit us up. What do you think about the Sonic charging you for
but-
animations in the damn game?
Now the thing
Oh
is,
my
remember when
God.
I was telling you about the pre-order pack? You get the 100 coins and the mirror and the letterbox.
Yeah.
If you get the digital deluxe, but don't pre-order the digital deluxe, you do not get the letterbox mode or the 100 coins.
They're making this so hard.
Exactly.
For something so simple.
Exactly. They're making it like so many different kind of versions, DLCs and everything. Like, why make it so difficult?
All this extra stuff.
Why make it difficult? It makes no sense at all. How
What
they
really
make
doesn't
it
make
so
sense is the fact that they're
difficult.
trying to they stripped off their animation skill set and try to put it in as a DLC.
Oh, yeah, when I first saw
in the
that,
future, you have to pay for it.
Oh, when I saw that, I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Do you
like,
know how
what?
bougie that is to go over your friend's house and then when you're coming in and you're playing the game to choose the mode you want in a static image and then that kid's like, oh, mine moves.
Mine moves because I
Not
paid
yours.
that extra.
Oh,
and then
my
in this game,
God.
but the good thing about this game is you can play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. You can play as all three in all 4 of the games.
So that's pretty cool.
which is pretty
That's
cool because then you
it
play.
was always
you play
Sonic Tails and then like the Sonic 3.
The first one, Sonic, is Sonic.
Yep.
Then Sonic Tails in the second one.
Yep.
Sonic 3, you could only play as Sonic and Tails. and Knuckles came in later.
Yeah.
But now they added the Knuckles, because Sonic and Knuckles, that's like the extra pack that came in.
Okay.
So now you get to play as Knuckles.
So that's
now.
all right.
And
Still,
then Sonic CD, you never played as Knuckles, you play as Sonic.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's pretty cool that you can play with all
That's
the
cool, yeah.
characters. Okay. Something was announced, like literally right before the thing, which I definitely...
I think it was either a couple of hours ago that tied into this news we're
it
talking
talked
about.
into it, so I had to talk about it. So...
You know I gotta talk about it. Yeah, get pissed. Get heated.
Companies...
Because clearly that's what happened.
Companies are greedy. And I guess
Obviously.
Sega is in that too.
Clearly, you just see it. They're just going to charge you
Exactly.
for a static image, for animation image.
So...
Oh,
Sega is planning to delist several of the older Sonic games, the one that is part of this pack, from all their systems. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3.
so if you have the
and
Sonic games,
Sonic
guys,
CDs.
right now, make sure you own it or download it or whatever, because they're pulling them. They're
pulling it off from the
because of
stores,
Origins.
and they're going to do it after May 20th. So you have until May 20th to do that.
Less than a month.
They said there's a couple of exceptions.
Shut up. Okay,
the
exceptions. 2 weeks notice.
The Sega Ages is going
Yeah.
to keep their Sonic 1 and 2.
Okay.
And the Nintendo Switch Online Sega Genesis,
Yep.
there's a Sonic 2 on there.
Okay.
They're going to keep that there too. But all others, they're gone.
Oh my god, dude! I
There's
guess
like-
the smart move was to keep it on Nintendo because that's already a package.
Thank God.
They
So
got-
pretty
they got
much
a,
anyone in Steam, if you don't have Sonic 2 or 1 or CD,
if you're a
'cause
Sonic fan and you have Steam and you don't have that downloaded,
do it.
do it.
Because like I said, because the only way you're going to get it now is through Origins.
Now I wonder if it's removed, are they still, because it's a license if you download it as a digital, do you think they'll pull it? Or it'll fail to authenticate? I don't know how that works when it comes to Steam and the PC market.
I'm not sure on how. I think once you download it,
'Cause it's technically a
I think
license.
you should be fine. I think.
Sure.
I have to double check on that.
In the gaming world, I don't think we've seen a lot of that. We only seen servers
The only
get shut
time
down.
something like that happened was, remember PT?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The only time, and that was bad. The way
Yeah.
they did it, and it's like, no, they did it with Tetris.
Oh yeah, they
They
did
did it with
that.
Tetris.
They did it with Tetris
and
too.
didn't
I
they do that
remember
with Crash? They
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
the originals and then they put it into a whole
Oh, yeah,
new
they
one.
did that with
so this
Crash.
is technically diving into a common practice, but this one is one of the major ones. We don't see Nintendo doing it
No.
with their Sonic, but you know it's Nintendo.
They're
gonna
They're
sell
greedy
it
in other
regardless.
ways. They're greedy in other ways.
Yeah, you know, by going to what's the host is inviting you to go live together. Now we ain't gonna do that now because I don't know how to do that. So you can hit decline. Oh, actually, it'll decline it by itself. Sorry,
Okay.
dude. We just don't know how to options and all that. So just hop in the chat and I'll just go ahead and check that out.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Now,
Sega is pulling some EA moves and we don't like it.
and there's another thing too that they announced, which I know a lot of PC people don't know, because on the PC release of Sonic Origins,
Yeah.
they will have the De Novo anti-piracy measure downloaded on there.
Okay.
Basically, that means that, you know, with the whole piracy thing and all like that,
Okay.
that you cannot like do anything with the game. Pretty much, you're only able to use the game in that one place, and that's
Yeah.
it.
So it's like anti-cheating, but
A lot of
But
people
checking about piracy.
A lot of people hate that.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people are not happy about that either. But
oh man, that's only for PC.
PC, yes, it's only for PC. Now the game comes out June 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how I feel about this game, honestly, especially with what just announced like a couple hours ago. I'm not sure. Like, I want to get this game because I do want, you know, the full experience, get the high quality, full screen, all that. But
I bet you were coming in
It's
here with some
slimy.
good news with Sonic Origins, huh? Saying it's new with a little.
I would
gripes
think it was
here and
pretty
there.
cool, but then they had all the, and then of course the convoluted way they're handling all their DLC was just weird. how
That
they had
is,
all
yeah.
that.
I hope I hope the community speaks. I hope Twitter makes a lot of noise.
A lot of people were not happy about it. I'll just say
and
that.
they will say, "All right, guys, we're sorry. We don't want to play you like we thought we were going to play you, so we won't charge you for basic animations on the menus in the game that you bought for $40 because you know you bought." Oh,
I still, oh my god,
that is beyond
that
terrible.
whole like static image. Then oh my god, I was so it
Yeah,
was
that's
so annoying, that one.
that's a bit painful. Now let's go. Let's talk a little Netflix.
Oh yeah, you know about this. Well, part of it.
Yes and no, because I'm going to talk about why they're in the news already and why they are in the news. Not from what you were talking about, though.
Oh,
So-
I have the other parts in there too.
Yeah, so let me just speak on it real quick.
Yeah, I'll
here.
let you
So-
speak on that. Yeah.
Yeah, so Netflix has been in the news because they dropped stock up down to 30%. Not down to 30%, but they dropped 30%,
35.
35% as of today.
It was when it happened. They dropped 35% because
Yeah.
they announced that they lost 200K subscribers,
Okay, that's fine.
and then they also forecast that they're going to be losing 2 million more.
And the reason why is because a lot of people's out. A lot of people's out now.
It's out because all the number of people were inside because with the pandemic,
Pandemic.
and everything like that. All
So
that,
Netflix was eating. See, now here's the thing when it comes to Netflix, because it ties into the games, but I don't want to really, waste anybody's time because this is gaming podcast,
But
so.
we could
but we
talk
could dive.
about
Well,
this.
with the
We'll talk
Netflix,
about
it's
this
because
first, yeah.
people are automatically saying because it's the content that they have. I personally don't believe that's not the case.
Well,
I think they have a lot of content.
has gone down in some years, though. They have.
Okay, and I'm not really a Netflix heavy user, but there's always been a show or two or three that everybody runs and watches on Netflix. Maybe that's not enough, but because of the pandemic, there was a lot of people inside. Now people are going outside. Coachella happened. All these different other events happening. MLB is starting, so everybody's out now. So Netflix doesn't really have a home-ish. So when they
And
announced
don't
that,
forget, there's other competitions too.
And-
because
yes.
remember when Netflix was first, being popular and stuff, Peacock wasn't out yet, Paramount wasn't out
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
But now we have Peacock,
Paramount,
we have
Peacock,
Paramount, and obviously we have things like HBO Max,
Yeah.
Amazon.
So there's other
and
content,
Apple
that,
Plus, all that. Like there's a lot of Netflix has a lot of competition.
But see, the forecast was bad because if they're going to see that they're going to lose 2 mil, that is dangerous.
Why do you think the thing went down? They got scared.
Yeah, man.
It was
That's
like, and it's just 35%. That's a lot of money. This is the first time Netflix have ever went down ever like
That
that
down.
in their 20 years.
and we could just say it could be just because of COVID, because they're anticipating not a lot of people are going to be watching. And then there's the content. And then, obviously, they were ruffling the feathers with certain content. That's fine. But then, now, B.o.P Gaming, we're going to talk about what they're going to try to do. And
So-
it involves gaming.
Yeah, as you know, Netflix has been dabbling into the games.
As you know, that was a good transition. I like that. Caught that.
They've been dabbling into the games. We already been talked about this. They also bought a couple of companies. One of the companies that they bought was Night School Studios, the one who made Oxenfree. That was one of the studios. And then, of course, Netflix have been making a lot of TV shows and movies on games. The Witcher, very popular. Arcane.
The wife co-signs.
Arcane, the sub-series of the League of Legends, doing very well, including the song. The song slaps. And, of course, Castlevania on its 4th season, about to have a new movie.
That's what I'm saying. Content's there.
So the video game content is there. And then they also announced that they're going to be releasing 50 games to their Netflix by the end of this year. And they're also releasing a new one. It's called Exploding Kittens, which is, I don't know if you ever heard, it's like a card game.
Okay.
It's a very fun card game.
Yeah.
Don't mind the name. It's a pun.
That's
on words.
hilarious. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And they're going to be making a TV show based on it and a game based on it.
This is what Netflix is. I like how they're maneuvering with the gaming, but they got to move a little bit quicker.
Yeah, exactly. I think with this little 35% drop, I think they
They could be so
okay, we
returning.
need to start doing something
Yeah.
because we're losing money
Hey,
now.
I will say, Trivia Quest. You play it on Netflix?
There's a
Play it
trivia on Netflix?
Yeah, Trivia Quest. The wife and me were playing on Netflix.
Oh, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like literally the board game or whatever the app of the board game is Trivia Quest, and then there's an enemy sword, and then you got to unlock the certain people to help you out, and then you
that's cool. I didn't
play
know that.
10 questions, easy, hard, or da da da, and then you just answer, and then just you choose the answer you want, your time, 10 seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a Netflix movie that it's interactive and you answer questions and you get scores and that's it. Keep doing that with other games and tie-ins. That'd be great. That's what they need to do.
They need.
Who knows?
Like,
Maybe doing that and signing in to Xbox or PlayStation within Netflix. So then whatever you do on that said, like let's say The Witcher, and then they made the game. You watch what a series, then you get maybe the armor automatic to your game because you watch on Netflix and it's tied to PlayStation or Xbox.
Possibility.
So Netflix has to move quicker because that 35% drop in stock is not good.
Well, you have to see because, like I said, it's all about what your service has.
It's all about retention.
Yeah, because people are going to Peacock, Paramount. Paramount has all the Nickelodeon stuff, Halo, of course, and then Peacock has all the NBC stuff.
Yep.
They have Office too, all that. It's like because remember Netflix had Office, Netflix had all these shows, but as soon as these companies were making their own.
Once they decided they could make their money,
streaming said Netflix is losing all that, so now they have to start, earning more customers back by having original content. But if the original content is not good, no one's going to be wanting to watch it.
Yep. Because right now Netflix, we watched The Crown, we watched. We're now starting to finish Blacklist. Those are old content, new.
Well, those are because Blacklist was on NBC.
Yep.
The Crown, I think that was on BBC.
Was it on? No, was it? No, The Crown was Netflix.
No,
Netflix.
That's the one with Tom.
I don't know the names, dude. They hit me with actor names.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't know.
The wife comes out, you can ask her because I don't know the names.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you. No, the guy, the main villain in Morbius. I know you hate the movie. Morbius, the main villain, the one that was his best friend.
Yeah.
Right. That guy in The Crown.
Isn't Loki?
What's his name?
In there too?
No. What?
Maybe
No.
I'm talking. Maybe I'm thinking about.
Yeah, you told us.
I'm
The Crown. The Queen.
Oh,
the Queen.
I'm thinking about a different show.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, clearly. Yeah,
Okay.
The Queen.
I'm thinking about a different show. Okay, yeah.
I think that's original through Netflix.
I was thinking, that is. I was thinking of a different show. That's
Bridgerton.
okay.
That's another one that she watches. Bridgerton.
Yeah.
That's good. So that's what I'm saying. When it came to content, and people don't like it because of they brought suspect type of content, and then either they removed it or they just kind of we release it to the barrel. And you got those that is Netflix specials. Euphoria, is that another one?
Yeah. No, that's on.
No, that's on Netflix.
No, I thought that was on HBO Max.
That's on Netflix.
13 Ways
to Die.
No, 13 Ways to Kill.
Which is a weird show, by the way.
You know what show I'm talking about. It's the one that takes place in high school and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
wait a
on
minute.
Netflix.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, that's on Netflix, yes.
See?
Yes.
Stranger Things is great.
But that's
apparently.
also ending. This is the last season.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. Manifest got scooped up by Netflix, right? Or did it get scooped up from Netflix?
Well, it was originally on ABC. I think it's going on Netflix.
I think it is. Yes, it was season 1, 2, and 3, and then they stopped it, and then they're gonna do a season 4, and that's it at the home of Netflix.
Yeah,
that's another one.
But season 4, that's
it.
That's
it. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so Netflix does have content. Let's not knock them.
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't because there's some content I watch on there too.
I'm blaming COVID and people are out, and they need more content to keep that retention. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get off this Netflix thing unless there's a little bit more.
Nope, that's pretty much it.
All right, what else we got here? Let's talk about. So you want to talk about because the industry shakeups are in the background, because there's one, and then there's. Oh, let's talk about this real quick. So you guys, I don't even know if you're familiar. I know my friend Joe. He ended up being hilarious on that because there's a lot of ragdoll effects, and when we were kids playing this game. And ragdoll effects was a super hilarious thing, and it's still great to this day. You got, Something All Humans for the Switch. You got Fallout, what Fall Guys.
Yeah,
those ragdoll effects. But Skate 4 has been leaked.
Pre-alpha
footage
has been leaked. Skate 4. It's a game that was announced. I think it was last year or the year before that.
It was it's a similar.
It's a simulation
version
of Tony Hawk. Yeah, so it's pretty much a more realistic version of Tony Hawk.
And it's great.
It's I don't really think, but it looks fantastic. And people who are skateboard fans love this.
I'm not a skateboard fan, but if you play Tony Hawk and you want some more realism, it's like playing Need for Speed and going to Gran Turismo. See what I'm saying? You got that. You know
I get that.
Not too out there. You know?
I get it.
But it's it's nice. It's nice.
35 seconds of gameplay was leaked out. They were showing this off because it's in its early stages.
Obviously.
There's the graphics are not the best looking. Well, like we said, it's pre-alpha.
What do you expect?
Exactly.
There's alpha,
and they showed
and then
some,
there's a beta,
and they showed some of their gameplay, with some of the movies that were showing, it's there's gonna be some parkour elements to it, along with the skateboard. So you get into different areas, and then you can skateboard on it and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool. Originally, it was on a site called Odyssey, which is a video sharing site, and then it was taken off right away.
Clearly,
and then someone on Twitter, Game Beats,
nabbed it.
Jeff from Game Beats,
put him on blast.
Nabbed it.
What's up, Jeff?
Put it on Twitter, and now that alpha footage is on Twitter now.
And the internet lives.
And has over 200K likes.
Keep it going, because that game's nice.
And
Nice.
So it's only literally 35 seconds, but it shows that it's being made. It's so early, so it looks like it's still going to be a good year or two out.
Respect that, but
and that's the reason why EA is not doing anything this year. Because if they're this early in the game and they didn't want to show anything, that's why. That's why EA, remember when EA canceled their play and they said, we'll release games when we feel that they are ready to be shown.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the examples because, like
this
I said,
year
it's very early.
This year in gaming, besides the Game Fest that's happening,
Well, that happened in June,
that's it. And VGA, this is going to be Jeff Keighley's year.
Well, I mean, don't forget this thing's like Nintendo Direct and State of Play.
Okay.
And I'm sure Microsoft will have
And
their
those are
thing.
random spots. So
And don't forget, Microsoft, I'm sure they'll have their thing.
Yeah, but we're talking about the essence of what we always anticipate in the gaming
Yeah,
community.
that's true.
The
You're
June,
right.
the E3, and then near the end of the year, you got the VGAs, which is still going on.
That's still going on.
But then you have EA not going, PlayStation doing its own thing at random spots. Then you got Xbox doing it. So I don't know what the hell they're going to do.
You wouldn't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, but so that's how we feeling on that. And for Skate, for Tony Hawk fans, Skate was the outlet.
Yeah.
And it was a great game. I hope this comes out, and I hope it looks damn good.
Well, I'm sure it's going to look amazing. And I'm not expecting this to come out the earliest at the end of 2023, maybe early 2024.
Yep.
That's my guess.
Cool. So that was a nice shakeup in the Twitter sphere. Let's talk. I'm trying to get to the ones that are quick. Let's talk about a sad disappointment of the delay. I didn't, I wasn't anticipating it being 2023, and I think it's because there was a lot of things that was getting delayed under Sony. I think it was.
Well, remember, it's getting made by the same makers who did Minions.
Yeah, Illumination, right?
Illumination, yeah.
Illumination. So we heard word, and again, didn't catch me as a surprise, that the Super Mario movie is
getting delayed.
We don't know a future release date.
Till April. They said April 7th in America. Oh, in North America.
What year? Next year?
Of next year, of 2023. And then April 28th in Japan.
Well, see, when I knew that Sony said Morbius became a great movie,
it was not a great movie.
When the people spoken and said Morbius was a great movie.
It was not a great movie. It was an awful movie.
When the people said Morbius was a great movie.
It was an awful movie.
That
I will stick with one of my guns.
The sequel is being announced, and it pushed out a lot of movies. So now I'm thinking this is one of them, because now there's a lot of movies that's coming out. So I'm like, okay. So when this news came out, I'm like, I get it. I just don't want it rushed.
I definitely don't want it rushed.
Don't want it rushed.
I'm still worried that this movie's either going to be really good or really bad.
It's still,
it's not. Still,
I don't think you can meet in the middle with this.
There's no middle with this. It's either going to be really good
risky.
or really bad.
Because it's risky.
I'm still worried on how Mario's going to sound coming from Chris Pratt. I'm still worried about that. Well, how is Mario going to sound coming from Chris Pratt? Because we're so used to the Mario sound. We're so used to that.
Yep.
So, I'm still worried about that. I'm still very worried about that.
Maybe it could just be just a cheery voice. Maybe it could just turn his whole entire demeanor to a whole nother.
But I also figured it was going to get delayed too, because we literally have not gotten any teaser pictures or nothing of it yet. And December, I mean, it's still at the end of the year, but it's not that far away. Usually, if a movie was going to come out in December, we'll at least get some pictures.
Yeah.
Or at least a poster or something.
Nothing.
But we have gotten nothing. So
Nothing.
this didn't come to a surprise. It wasn't a surprise.
Yeah. But it was unfortunate.
I'm still a little sad because
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see it. Like the suit, I want to see this pretty soon. But maybe September we'll get like a trailer for it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and then
And then we'll start to judge.
That's I will start judging once I hear
Once
how
you hear
Mario
the
sounds,
voices, yeah.
how Luigi sounds, how Bowser sounds, how Peach sounds, how all those people sound. That's when I will start. Okay, let me see like how much of a train wreck this movie is gonna be.
All right. So now let's talk. Before we're gonna get this is corporate, and corporate. So we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what was this one again?
This is the one where the equity firm is in early talks.
Corporate. All right, let's do this. Let's do because I want to
Oh,
keep
yeah.
it singular. And if we're going to talk
Exactly.
about behind the scenes stuff, we want to make sure we're kind of organized. So and it's funny because I haven't really dove into it. Again, I'm trying to hook about Game Pass, and then hopefully it streams well and I can play.
Let's just say a lot of people are not happy with how Halo Infinite is going. A lot of people are not happy.
Well, you
with
know what it is now? I think the developers are getting a little bit too comfortable of stripping away most of the features that people want and waiting until they can implement it. Whatever happens to just having a game that's completed? Battlefield fought the same fate, and now you're telling me Halo is dealing with the same thing, but you don't really hear much about Halo. You only heard about all the bad mouthing about Battlefield.
Well, now Halo's getting all the bad mouth because of
now
what's
it's
happening
continuing
right now.
Oh,
So
that's nuts. So you're saying the co-op mode that should be released because we're not talking about just getting it day one through Game Pass, which I feel that the developers are just looking at that lens versus the ownership of somebody downloading
and the
or
developers
purchasing
keep
the game.
saying, "But you got your multiplayer for free. What are you guys complaining about?
the
You
fact
have
that
no maps,
and the
you
fact-
have like 2 maps."
And $70, right? $70 if I bought it. $70.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean? Or I pay $15 a month for day one. I'm told I'm gonna get day one. Where is it? Where's my content?
You get your multiplayer.
See, and they can get away with it because Game Pass is monthly. But yeah, you pay monthly though. I'll get it back by the third month after it's released. It's closer to the game. Then we might be able to give you what you thought you're gonna get as a release. You might as well just come up with a game, right? That's like Halo, whatever, or Battlefield this, and come up with the features that it does not have, and give us dates in the back of the thing or in the description in the storefront. Because at this point, it's terrible. And especially for a brand like Halo to meet this type of heat. Is there any other options that is not coming? I only talk about co-op.
I'm gonna explain all of it.
Hit the list.
Halo Infinite, the devs released kind of a roadmap of what's gonna happen, and yeah, this was put on Reddit and stuff like that, and people are not happy at all.
Oh, jeez.
One of the things which we already start touching is the online co-op is not going to be released until sometime in August.
Oh, and is there a reason why?
This is what I'm going to get into. I'll get into that first before I go into the other things.
Yeah.
They said that they didn't want the devs to go into crunch mode.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up.
That's they were saying they're
Shut
trying
your
to
mouth.
treat their devs
Shut up.
perfectly. They're trying to make
Not-
sure
shut up.
that they're not putting them on crunch, not to put any pressure on them or anything like that. I am sorry.
Nah.
I'm not gonna
Look,
go
if
on
they-
there because
look.
I am against crunch. I am against that.
I am too.
I am too.
I am too.
But this is a weak excuse. Weak. If you were worried about things, then you should have delayed the game until the game was complete. But you decided that you wanted to release this game
Get it, Almeida.
for the Xbox release date.
Get it.
So, okay, so you want to do that? That is fine. But you released a non-complete game that...
Non-complete.
If I remember correctly, I don't even think did it have multiplayer in the beginning, or it had multiplayer but didn't have single player. That was it. That was
Precisely.
it. I remember. Okay, I had to remember other things. So you had multiplayer first, free, which people love that.
Beta, by the
Great.
way. So y'all tried it a week before it came out.
And then now you of course you released the single player. Then you started, and then now the co-op, which was supposed to come out around the time when the game was supposed to come out. It is not out, and it's still not out. And look, the online co-op is not coming out until August. And you know what else? The split screen co-op, the classic Halo play, the one that my brother used to play with his best friend at the time, Joe, used to play with a bunch of people. It was the thing. People love the split screen co-op. They don't even have an announced date of when that's coming out. It is a TBD, to be determined. Still don't have a release date for it, so what the heck is that? That's one thing.
Do you know we're in 2022?
Yes.
You can't come out with a split screen?
Apparently.
This is not the game Black or Crisis, where it's just a revived IP and take your time to make it solid. This is Halo.
You know how long?
Your go-to game for Microsoft.
Literally what people buy your Microsoft system for. Halo.
Which was supposed to be the launch title with Halo Series S and X.
But did not happen because it got delayed.
For a whole year. And everybody's,
and then when you finally released it, it wasn't complete. You just released
they had a whole year to do in the first place. You know what? They should have. Oh, you know what? I don't even know. They should have dealt with the backlash. I'm against crunch.
I am against crunch. I am against crunch.
A company says you have a date that needs to happen, and you do that one delay that threw off most of Xbox's ambitions when the release was happening. And obviously, it's day one with the Game Pass. Mm-hmm. You have a whole year, and then you release the game that is still raw. It is not cooked.
Exactly.
It is not cooked.
Yes, it's prettier than what you showed off first. Remember that first trailer? That was awful, that first trailer. Thank God you fixed that issue, but you just decided to
I try not to bash on Halo, and I haven't played it enough to talk about it.
I just don't like
but
what
their
they
mistakes
do.
are coming from, I'm one of the people that got backlash for Battlefield. Battlefield's a great game, but there's so much backlash with Battlefield now. The company's trying to say they can do free to play and everything that we thought it was going to be
free to play when you spent $70 on
That's
that
what I'm
game.
saying.
Bull.
So I'm already getting heat for that. And I'm just seeing what EA is going to do, and I still go back to the game and play it from time to time. I do enjoy that game.
And I'm not done with it. There's a lot more to get to this Halo.
But the fact that Halo's making these errors when they are a big IP, the reason Xbox is born because of the name Halo.
Another option that is also on the roadmap is and I still can't believe they actually did not repeat I don't know, you might know more about this than I do because you play Halo more than I do, but the option to replay campaign missions.
That's stupid.
It's not going to be out until August. That's still not on there yet.
They shouldn't have released the game.
Oh my gosh!
You know what?
As soon as I heard that, I was like, "What?" Because I remember you used to do that all the time. I remember you used to do that all the time.
Today, Halo Infinite is officially a beta. It's not even a game; it's a beta.
And then another mode, which of course was huge in with the recent Halos, they're going to put it on this one.
They need to explain themselves the reason why these features are not in the game. They have to explain. They have to do it, dude. Project Red explained why they showed off a great trailer and ended up being poopy on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and they said it's because these crunch times of this. They explained, hey, 343 Studios, right? Is that what they made?
343 Studios.
Y'all have to explain yourselves. This is unheard of.
And
this is ridiculous.
And then another thing, Forge Creation Mode, will be in beta.
I get it.
In September.
That's fine.
That's beta.
That's fine.
And it's going to be continued through beta through Season 3.
That's the same thing with the Project Cloud Gaming through Xbox. That's been beta until they're like, oh, finally. Portal. I think Portal was in beta for a couple of weeks, then it went official. That I get because that's a whole nother realm of building on maps that clearly they don't even have.
Exactly.
Apparently.
They have like no maps.
I get that. All right.
Now, more.
Hit it.
Season 2, usually seasons in games last 3 months.
Yeah, they shouldn't even done any season.
Season 2 is going to be lasting 6 months.
Season 2?
Yes.
Oh, it's a bit long.
Well, Season 3 will start in November. And the battle pass that they have in the game, it's only going to be up to level 100. which if you complete the game and play it all day, it could get done within a month to 2 months.
So the tiers you have up to 100, which is pretty much every other game. But once it's done, it's done.
And you really can't really go up and all that thing. You can still play, have fun, and all that type of
that's a
stuff.
mistake.
But
They're
you
trying.
cannot.
Yeah, no, that's a mistake. They should have done at least 4
And
months.
that's why seasons usually last only 3 months because by the time you get thing, then
Yeah,
you'll be
it's a
able
quarter.
To, but now it's going to be 6 months, so a half year.
No, that's dumb. Oh my god, who the hell's working? Who's doing this?
Literally within the first year, there's only been 3 modes and 2 maps and 2 new maps.
Do you know how much maps in total?
I think it's like 5.
5 maps in total for Halo.
I think so. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god, this is bad.
This is really
This is
bad. This is like really bad.
Halo, what happened, yo? Does Bungie need to go and get their stuff back?
Well, the thing is, people like I said, they've been getting dogged on really bad.
Okay, maybe I'm not really missing out much on Halo.
And people are like, should we get a new development team? I think Microsoft. I think you should get a new development team because 343 Studios can't do it anymore. It seems like
343 Studios is Microsoft Studios, right? So this thing,
they're in Microsoft, but they
Yeah.
need to get another. Microsoft has other teams.
they're not going to give up Halo. What if Sony bought Halo IP?
Well, they're not going to. No, I'm saying another team in the Microsoft thing.
I wouldn't. Nope. I don't know who.
Well, that's what people they don't know, but because 343 Studios are not doing a good job, so what's going to happen?
I'm personally going to say they haven't been doing a good job since 343 Studios was the official one. Bungie was the one that made it. Was
Bungie
weird.
now can't do it because
Yeah.
Sony owns them now.
And then if you play look, guys, if you're watching this and you had experience with Halo, TikTok family, live everywhere else, if you played Halo, the first Halo 1, 2, 3, I think, and 4, and then you play Destiny, it's literally feels the same. Mm-hmm. It does feel.
But
the
have
same.
you played the newer ones?
When you played the Halo
3,
Infinite?
4, and 3,
No,
right? Have you played them?
I dabbled, and it's not the same.
It's not the same, right? Yeah.
It's not the same. I'm like, y'all can run. What? Y'all can do this. And then I'm playing, I'm jumping. I'm like, it's too fast. That's not that it's too fast. It's more like, it doesn't feel like the Halo it once was. And my proof of that is playing Destiny. It's odd. It's weird.
Because Destiny plays like the Halo
You're playing. Yeah, it's like Halo. Destiny. If Halo had a Destiny, it's Destiny. It's. I don't know how to say it. When you play Destiny, you're playing Halo from Bungie. You play the new Halo. It's not the same. It feels different, obviously, because it's Halo, but it's not. Yeah. It's not the same. But oh my god, that's nuts. To have that done to that company, and what else? The other modes? That's it?
That's it.
So the Forge is the one thing that I can understand. Mm-hmm. Everything else, basic. They had a year after the launch of the actual system itself to get it fixed.
The whole replay campaign mission thing, that took me out. As soon as I heard, because I remember you used to do that all the time. Replay the campaign mission.
Replay it just to play, just to have fun. And
exactly.
That's it.
You can't do that until August.
Why? And they blame Crunch? Nah, y'all sensitive.
Yeah, they say that Crunch, that, they're trying to take care of the health of their employees. They don't want to make sure.
Shut up. Shut up. Grab yourself a damn, what's a night, not NyQuil, a DayQuil. Shut your mouth. Got sniffles? Shut up. Drink the COVID away. I don't care. I'm insensitive to that. I don't care. Shut up. You're getting paid mad money. You're self-contracted too? Shut your mouth. Go get you a Starbucks. Wake up. Finish your stuff. Get a croissant. Lunchtime. Prioritize your life. Get the damn thing done. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. It's stupid. It's dumb. Speaking of Microsoft, we're going to talk about this one gentleman that I guess departed after 20 plus years.
Almost 20 years.
Almost
he started
20 years.
He started in 2002.
Wow.
And
Vintage.
he was the head of Xbox Research and Design.
Okay.
And he was pretty much helped oversaw the achievements. Achievements.
Okay. So he's
in the
responsible
games.
for the achievements.
The achievement again.
Yep.
And Game Pass. Which
Cool.
is, the huge thing that is going on right now.
Yeah. The one thing that Microsoft banked on and has been successful.
Exactly.
Now, we like that. What's his name? Chris Novak.
Chris Novak.
So here's the thing. Where is he going? We don't even care why. Like, 20 years he's been there. Where's he going?
Right now, for what he said,
Where are you going, Chris?
that he is taking a period of reflection and rest before he moves on to other projects.
Do you know what that translates to?
What does that translate to?
Reviewing my options to see what other video game company I will be working for within a 6-month period.
You don't think he's gonna take any rest?
Predictions. Fuck rest. You don't need a rest. What's that about? You don't need a rest.
You're like, fuck rest.
No, he don't need it. Shut up. He made all that money. Yeah, he can rest with his family and stuff. That takes about a week. Then he gets fed up in his house. Then he's gonna say, "Where the hell am I gonna go now?" Predictions. Where do you think he's going?
I think he probably might be a free agent. Maybe he might try to.
Come on, I'm waiting.
I think I know what you're trying to say.
Oh yeah. What's
Do you
yours?
think Sony?
Sony.
You think Sony? Oh, why you think
Sony.
Sony? I want to know what you think.
Because that big purchase that Microsoft did, and flexing the muscles.
Yeah, because they got Bethesda,
And then now-
they got
yeah,
Activision
yeah.
Blizzard now.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, that's still going through. That's still going through. We don't know what's up with that one. But
And then-
they got Bethesda.
And then
we'll say
Sony's
that.
making some strategic moves.
Yeah, they got bought Bungie recently.
Yeah. They got other studios, Returnal. They bought them.
Yeah.
They're making strategic little moves, and all of a sudden, what if they bring this guy along that's been responsible for Game Pass? What if? We don't know. That could bring some talents in and all that stuff. Who knows? We don't know. But only time will tell.
Yeah.
It could be EA too.
Who knows? Right. Well, as of right now,
He's relaxed
he's
with his
going to
family.
relax.
And he's gonna get sick or tired of it, and he's gonna go somewhere where he's valued. For 20 plus years, almost 20 plus years, kudos to him. He's done great because achievements.
I was about to
is one
say
thing.
achievements is a huge thing because
Yeah.
come on,
It brought a
Sony even
purpose.
started doing their own thing.
Yeah,
too,
it brought a
with the
purpose.
trophies.
Yep, it started the trend for achievements throughout everything you play.
Yeah,
at this
because
point.
Xbox started with the achievements, then Sony was like, okay, let's do our own version of achievements where they got the trophies.
Which was clunky as hell when they started. But
Oh,
now it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But
the trophies.
It
yeah.
gave a purpose to play solo games because we were getting used to playing online. Because remember, Xbox was mainly the success of online with the Xbox Live service, and
Yeah.
Halo was the cornerstone of that.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's what
great.
made it popular. You were able to play.
Great.
Well, you played. You spent a lot of hours on that.
A
I know
lot.
you did.
A lot.
I know you did.
I traumatized my friend playing Prototype. I played Halo 2, Halo 3. Oh man, that was great. But with
Call of Duty.
Call of
Remember all that?
Yeah, but not so much on the Xbox like that until
yeah,
it
that's
was only Call of Duty.
I thought you did like Modern Warfare 2 on that.
Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
it.
that. Yeah.
But the main game was Modern Warfare.
Well, yeah.
And I wasn't even hip to Modern Warfare like that. I was Halo. And I'm like, all right, let me get into this. And they only had split screen for Modern Warfare, so it wasn't online.
Yeah.
And then Modern Warfare 2 came out. They're like, oh, then it's gonna ruin a good thing. And then it ended up being like, whoa, my god,
The best thing
bees.
ever.
Oh, the
Yeah.
best off. Everybody was on that. And then it was online too. And then it was, right now I'm talking about it, I'm remembering the level of Afghan. Me getting bombed every time I'm coming up and go, but yeah. So the achievements gave another way to play your games.
Yeah.
Solo. So being solo and be like, oh yeah, I gotta complete that. It's another way to show and brag that I completed everything.
Yeah, pretty
You know what I
much.
mean?
That's what achievements was. It's like
It was
bragging
always a
thing.
he say, she say deal.
And of course, Game Pass. Like, what's not to say about
Yeah,
that?
and the fact that he's the mind behind Game Pass, it was a risk.
It was.
It's to the point that they're looking at Sony like, make that risk, bruh. But I will say that Microsoft doesn't have first-party titles that are heavy like Sony.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't think it was a bigger risk, but it was good enough that day ones of Microsoft Studio games, like Halo, could give them the excuse to come up with half-baked games, which is unfortunate. And that's one thing that I feel that Xbox 343 Studios is looking. The lens through Game Pass. Don't waste so much money because you're not going to make that much money off of sales. We're making it gradually. So we're going to make the income gradually. We're going to give you the content gradually, even though you paid or potentially paid $70. And I bet you that's another reason why they're like, look, you're going to get a lot of heat. You're going to get a lot of death threats. You're going to get those people that's going to throw Halo medallions at your store, at a window, in your life. You're going to have any... all the Master Chief helmets people crafted, you're going to throw that right there. Instead of bricks, they will throw Master Chief helmets at your door, the windows, disturb your peace when you're eating your brunch to talk about how much of a delay it is. Look, stick it out because we're not going to be rushing something that we're not going to make a profit on down the road. Hence roadmap. That's the only logical thing, money-wise, I can think of, and like a business standpoint. Because why give the consumer a finished product when the payment is not finished?
Exactly.
Sad, huh?
Yeah.
It's sad. Okay, so the brains of Game Pass, a great calculated risk. All right, I'm petting my dog on the right side, so it's gonna take me a while to bring up the next picture. Let's talk about don't burp, girl, you nasty. All right, now let's hire this up real quick here. We're gonna talk about I'm gonna say gaming because it is resembling Pokemon.
Yeah, it is.
But it's more of the actual pick.
This was a little shocking to me because I thought they already owned them, but I guess
I thought it was made by Wizards of the Coast, but no,
it changed up.
It changed up. So all right, yeah.
The Pokemon Company, as you know, they make the Pokemon games, and there's a company called the Millennium Print Group, which since 2015 has been making their cards for them.
Which I now realize where all their cards look so damn good and epic and screaming at your face. I'm like, well, they wasn't like that. Art makes our little cards that we had all innocent, But now
it's been announced that the Pokemon Company bought the Millennium Print Group, so now they have full ownership of the company. They said they're going to still remain autonomous. That means they're going to be able to do what they want to do.
Okay.
But they'll be able to have the Pokemon Company money to be able to print out and bring out more of the Pokemon cards. As you know, the popularity of the Pokemon cards, and you know how hard it is to get certain ones and all that.
Yeah.
Now with the Pokemon Company money, because Pokemon make money.
That Poke money, yo.
Because they be making that money.
The
You know that
dollars.
those games, how well they sell. Oh, Pokemon Go, obviously. Things like that. They be making so much money. Kenji Okubo, the president of the Pokemon Company, announced that, saying that they're happy to join forces with them. They'll be able to do what they got to do, but we'll be able to give them the finance, the backing, and everything to be able to make more of it.
Shut them out faster.
I've
been at Target where they're like, 2 packs a person. I'm like, what? That's stupid. And now that I realize that it's because of there was a shortage.
Yeah.
And now Twitch and live streamings, that's their shtick now. They
get the open little packages.
People get all excited. Now, I will say, it gives you a nice little dopamine effect to go, boy, yo, what has it got? You're not spending money. Remember that? I just remember that one guy. That's so messed up. Guy said, gave it $50, I'll bend the pack. And he's like, watch it be the Rainbow Pikachu, which he said explicitly. And it ends up being that it falls off the chair. That's classic.
Because Rainbow Pikachu, they're expensive.
Yep. Yeah, that's a rarity. Bent that thing, creased that thing. He was like, fat. That's nuts. But that's cool. Another way,
it's a cool little announcement.
Smart way of doing it. Then obviously not going to be ending Pokemon anytime soon. So
yeah, exactly.
Did we talk about? Oh no, we didn't. No, this is corporate. So we're going to dive into more of a corporate news here. PlayStation and its alleged dismissed case.
Yes,
I didn't really catch any wind on that because it's probably dismissed.
It was dismissed pretty quickly. Nothing much was talked about, but it was announced that it was dismissed.
But it was a sexual harassment, or was it harassment?
It was a gender discrimination
lawsuit that has been dismissed. Now it doesn't mean that the actual case overall, because it's not just one singular person, there was many. It was
about 8 testimonies that's going to be being filed after this case was done. Because it was one lady. Basically, it was last year. It was this one that the whole thing started. It was the pay disparity, wrongful termination, and basically she was getting let go because of her gender and all stuff like that. So,
and that's what. And then I guess there wasn't enough evidence.
She had to show all these evidence, and there was not enough evidence to show that proof of all the things that she was, alleged.
I wonder, what did she show?
We can't say exactly what they showed because it's the court documents and stuff like that.
It should be out there.
They did.
If it's public record, you should be able to. Just like when we see the lawsuit with the Activision Blizzard, you didn't. There was none.
There was none like that.
Okay.
No.
All right. I could probably somehow pull that up if I wanted to. But.
Yeah. So basically, she showed there was 13 of her allegations. There was 13. she was only able to prove 3 of them out of the 13.
Oh, damn.
So it was done at the District Court of Northern California. Good old Cali.
I'm surprised they dismissed. Oh, you know what? I'm not surprised they dismissed it. Actually, now it gets me curious. What are the 3 that they found, and what is the other? Because there's one thing if you're going to say, disparity of pay and wrongful termination. Maybe you sucked at your job, so prove that. What can you prove? The certain measures that you hit. Did you hit them? On a time crunch, did you make it? The things that was requested to be done, did you do it? Maybe you're entry level instead of a person that's been there.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of. That's why I thought you had a little more detail to it. But again, I love that thing.
I know that's
but I didn't hear it like that. Because Activision Blizzard, we're all on it.
It was a quick announcement.
But yeah, it was kind of quick. So I'm probably gonna read upon it.
But yeah, like I said, there's still more allegations out there. Still a testimony.
So not closed.
It's not closed.
But this
but
person
that
individually,
specific one has been.
This has been dismissed.
Yes. So
but again,
hopefully we'll be able to look more into there may be more things will be announced, and we'll find out.
It's just another company dealing with other. Every company has their issues, but now in the gaming world, it's now at this point very.
Well, now it's going to be very public because what Activision's going through. So now they make it sure
it's
no
sensitive.
one's hiding anything.
Yep. Is there Ubisoft? Let's do that.
Yeah,
one.
I believe that's the last one, right?
Nope, it's not. We got 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Oh snap! So this Ubisoft here is, you said, being acquired.
Oh, they're in the process right now. They're talking over everything. It's in the early process right now.
But I wonder why though.
Exactly, that's what's a little weird. Well, there is some predictions on the reason why that's happening.
Assassin's Creed can only do so much.
Well, there's a little more things.
I'm just saying.
But it looks like there are in talks that some private equity firms are looking to buy out.
But yeah.
Ubisoft.
And then Ubisoft, I mean, they could change, but it's not like they're being acquired by another major company. It's just
it's
they're
a
getting
private equity firm.
Yeah, they're pumping money.
The 2 ones they're looking at is Blackstore Inc. and the KK and Company.
Oh,
those are the 2 people.
My face would say KK.
No, KKR
Okay.
and Company. Those are the 2 that are looking to try to get in talks to try to buy out Ubisoft.
What if I say those 2 will fail and that company will be bought out by somebody?
What do you think?
Sony.
We don't know. It's a possibility.
Sony's the only one that has been open, and EA have been open of different acquisitions. Mm-hmm. What if Ubisoft's looking at these 2 private firms is to keep their in-house, and they're talking because if they can't do much, then they have to settle with Sony and EA.
Yeah, because Ubisoft right now, at 2018, they were at $110 a stock. They're down to 41.
Since when? What?
Recent 41.
Oh, whoa.
Exactly. That's the issue. They're at $41 a thing. It's because all the things that's going on, and plus, their games are being delayed. Oh. Remember, Assassin's Creed, they usually have one every 1 or 2 years, but they delayed that. They don't even announce when the new Assassin's Creed's coming out because they're focusing on Valhalla and trying to get more DLC out for that. And then all the other games have been, delayed, or we don't know what other new projects are coming out.
That's not good.
This is some big issues.
That's not good at all.
Now, one of the things they were saying is, Eves Guillermo, the one who's the CEO.
That I can barely understand.
Wow, I know. He has a strong French accent.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very strong French accent. Now, his son was supposed to. He was thinking that people were thinking that his son was going to take over the company. His son left the company. Literally, the only one of the family that's in the company still is Eves.
Now, do you think maybe his son left because of those types of issues?
I think he probably left because he was part of the issues.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Dude. We
don't know. Remember, they kept very quiet at that situation. Because the
some shady stuff.
Guillermo family owns 15% of the stocks of the company.
Who does?
The family.
15% stock.
15.
Okay.
They own 50% of the stock. Originally, Vivendi was trying to do a takeover in 2018.
Yeah.
That's when the Sun left, around that time.
Okay.
But of course, Eve stopped that. They didn't want that to happen.
Ooh, that's a lot of things I want to talk about, only because
It's a lot of
they
things.
want.
That's why I figured I know you would know more about this because I know
Yeah.
you're really into stuff like that.
What I think is going to happen, they're looking at a private. Ooh, man, this
Private
is shady.
equity firm, and usually private equity firms like I think you probably know more of this about thing. They're probably just going to try to invest as much as they can, and then try to short out the company or try to take. What do you think?
Not hedge it. I know what you mean by hedging it.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the term.
I think what they're going to do is they want to do a private firm, and once they acquire it, you have to listen by their rules, but based on the people that are in there. Because the son left, I feel like because the family has 50% stake, they're going to listen for a year and sell off their stock.
Oh, that would be. Won't that kill them?
That's what they want to do.
Won't that kill them?
I don't think they care for the company.
Oh, that makes it.
I personally believe, now that you're telling me, like, they're discussing two private firms to keep the company alive. His son leaves. Their name is in the dirt. Their stock.
Because obviously they have all the allegations too.
So their stock goes from 110 since when? 2018.
It was 2018. They were at 110.
110 is
and
steadily
now
decline.
It's to 41.
A steady decline. And you think Ubisoft? The first two things I think of is Assassin's Creed and Raven Rapids. Who else? And I bet you, if a company like Sony, like EA, will purchase them, it won't give them their stock because they are industry analysis. They know they got Assassin's Creed, they got this, but we won't even give you 15% stock. We give you like 11. That's probably like no. We want let's big it up. We're gonna do this X, Y, and Z private firms. Let's do the deal, and then when they do it, they got more money to pump in.
Yeah.
Stock rises a little, and they bail. And I give that 2 years.
That would destroy Ubisoft.
It would destroy Ubisoft, but then somebody will purchase Ubisoft, and I wouldn't.
At like dirt cheap. At like dirt cheap.
Guess who would buy them? I personally believe if what I just said happens, give it about a year. It'll take time because
obviously,
unless if the two private firms bail, they say no, we don't want that. Then it could happen in a little over 6 months. They're looking for somebody to buy it out, but who? When a private firm does that, it's because they want to get something. They want to get a boost. To do something else.
Sell it off.
So get a private firm, listen for a year, gain as much, rise that share because they have a 50% stake and they ain't selling it for $40. Rise up to $60, $70 and watch them bail. Watch the president and the family sell their stocks. And now the private firm's left with a name. What do you think?
That would be bad.
And I bet you Microsoft will buy them. Microsoft will buy them.
Another one to add to their thing.
That would make sense, or EA. It will be a power move for Sony to do it, but I feel like it'll be a home for Microsoft only because they got Elder Scrolls, they got that type of open environment, they got Sea of Thieves.
But Sony would need something like that.
They would need
I would
it.
think.
I mean, for a first party title, they would need Assassin's Creed with the studios. Let Guerrilla Games get a hold of let Guerrilla Games work with one of the studios for Assassin's Creed. Let them work. Ooh, that would look sexy.
That would look amazing.
That would look sexy. Yeah, but yeah. So my prediction. You're telling me with that, dude? Oh man, that's red flag. That's a red flag, man. That's a red flag. That sucks. I didn't think Ubisoft was suffering that bad. And
$41.
And then Sony can revive Splinter Cell as a game. If Sony goes, goosebumps, baby.
I just want
goosebumps.
that. I just want that game to come back.
God.
I just want that game to come back.
Imagine that if Sony buys them for whatever billions they could toss at them, and their first game to come out.
I'd want that to happen so badly.
Even if EA would buy Ubisoft or revive Splinter Cell, I'd still be happy. But I feel Sony is more storyline driven. They could rebrand. They could revive the same story, but revive in a more epic way. Under Sony,
as long as they keep it stealth.
They're not gonna make it run.
I don't want no run around action Call of Duty type of game. I'll be so angry for that.
Keep that for multiplayer. When
I'll
it
be
comes to
so
story,
angry
it will be
for
stealth. No, it will be stealth. It'll be stealth. But see, isn't Rainbow Six under EA? Isn't it under EA?
No.
Rainbow Six.
No, it's
Ubisoft, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
That's
so
Ubisoft.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Tom Clancy. That's pretty much all Ubisoft.
That's a good title for Sony to own. Or maybe EA could do that too. I don't know, man. These private firms are reaching out. That means something's going wrong. And I feel like their families they want to get out. Like Bobby has a whole money trove. Ubisoft don't have that, and the news is chipping away at them.
Oh yeah,
they're not as big, so they have to bail quick. Damn, poor guy. All right, that was an unintentional deep think. We're little podcaster think tanks.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I give it a year. If they do not have any private firms that they can't agree with, it will happen in 8 months. I feel like a game, either they stay still or...
So 8 months, so what, by the end of this year then?
By the end of the year, some major company is going to own Ubisoft. If they cannot get any private. If they do get any private, give it 2 years. To give it... Me with that long time frame is like an equivalent to our day-to-day lives in 3 months, because companies with that big of deals and studios and responsibilities tend to take a while.
Of course.
Damn, was that the last one?
That was the last one. I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Sure?
Yeah.
It was the last one. I thought we had 1 or 2 more. Okay. Well, that's a great way to end the podcast there. A nice deep think of Ubisoft, which, again, I'm learning that I did not know how deep it was.
Oh, it's deep.
I didn't think it was.
And I know, you'll probably look more into it because I know you love deep into those type of things.
Yeah. Because I've learned a little bit because of the Elon Musk issue with Twitter. That they you'll propose an offer, right? And then the board has to appease the shareholders. They're two different people, right?
Well, yeah.
The shareholders are
because
like you and I. You put money in to make sure that
because let's say if Twitter denies Elon's thing, that could have pissed off the shareholders so much that they could sue them.
They technically
it could happen.
They technically denied them by offering what's called a poison pill, which I was learning a little bit more. Poison pill, I think what it is it's a blowback effect, but it protects them from a hostile takeover in a way by pretty much dividing most of the shares and giving it more and raising it higher
and making Elon have to pay more for the shares.
And he's like, yeah, I will. I got other people to do it too. So it's like, but we're learning that there's shareholders and there's board members, and the board members run it, but they're responsible for making the shareholders happy.
Exactly.
Twitter has been very important into everybody's lives because we don't go on the TV and click on the channel for news. We go to Twitter.
I use Twitter for my news stuff.
Unfortunately, if we hear somebody pass away on a feed, we have to look through it on Twitter and see at least 10 feeds to know that it's authenticated and true.
I mean, I'm not going to lie.
Because that's what the community
Twitter
is.
is my news feed.
It is for me too.
Because, I look up, like AP or Reuters or things like that.
Anything trending and you'll see it and then you go, yeah. So with that said,
that's usually how
the shareholders seen Elon's, buyout proposal, and the shareholders like, well, yo, I get what y'all talking about, but y'all have made my money grow for the past how many years?
So I want to do something that's best in my interest.
So yeah, put it TikTok family. Just put it this way: if you're gonna say, "Hey, look, this company's gonna make this," I'm responsible, and I'm gonna make sure this company's gonna grow, and your profit's gonna double from $40 to $80 by 12 months. Trust me, you're gonna get a lot of money. 2 years down the road, it's at $45. And now this guy comes out and knows, look, man, I know you were projected 80%, but here's what I can do for you. I'll buy it out right now. Y'all don't even need to worry about it, and y'all get $100. Whatever he promised before, I'm going to give you more than that. I'm going to give you $100 right now. I'm going to buy it. You don't even need to worry about it. Obviously, we're going to be like, we're going to get paid, right? So taking that situation and learning from that buyout, we're going to apply it to Ubisoft.
Yeah.
And now Ubisoft as a company and those that invested is $40 a pop now, and they're going to private entities. Now as shareholders go, why doing that? Why? Mm-hmm. So if this fails, my money's tanking more?
Yeah.
So we, being as Ubisoft invest and putting in the money, we personally, I don't know about you, I don't have any shares. I'm just saying this is just a picture here. I don't have any shares for Ubisoft, but as a shareholder, you're like, but wait a minute, if this doesn't go through, then my money's going to be tanking. What's happening? Where's the new Assassin's Creed? Where's the new Just Dance? I want to dance. Where's Raven Rapids? It's got to be something. Give me some Sonic Ubisoft. I don't know. Just give me something. I need something.
Exactly.
And then they're going to say, oh, well, we really, now it's down to 30. Like, hello, we need to get a buyout. Now who's going to buy them out? That makes sense.
Exactly.
You know, private firms are the easiest way out because then they're going to say, well, I think I can't take it anymore. I'm out.
That's exactly,
Yeah, we're live and you don't understand that yet, girlie. I'll let you know when I take you out once we conclude this, okay? Okay. All right, B.o.P Gaming, episode 45. The dog is getting very, very needy. Check us out, 7:30 p.m. every Tuesday. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you check out all of our videos as well as our post videos. And we have a new playlist, B.o.P Tech. I just go with nostalgia and what makes sense of it all. Not breaking down of tech and tech boxes, maybe in the future, but just in general of missing tech that revolves around gaming as well.
Yeah.
Again, check us out, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. We're live right now, as well as Twitch. Check us out at some game when we do live, and then hopefully I'll get my Game Pass working, and then I can show what other game I'm playing and experience how pissed off people are with Halo Infinite. So, peace.
Peace.